Dreambound, a psychological horror series by Bunny Zombie. Some reflections aren't yours. I started journaling because Dr. Holbrook said writing down my nightmares would help me separate them from reality, put them in a box, so to speak. But last night's dream didn't feel like something I could box up. It clung to me, thick and glowing like fog after a rain, whispering long after I'd opened my eyes. In the dream, I stood in my apartment, but something was off. The walls were too narrow, the shadows too sharp. I walked into my bathroom and I saw myself brushing my teeth. Same hoodie, same tired eye. But she didn't stop brushing, even when the mirror version bled from the gums. Even when she stared at me and smiled. I woke up gasping, heart racing. As always, I grabbed my journal and I wrote it down in the soft amber glow of my bedside lamp. When I finished scribing the final line, she kept smiling even as her teeth dropped into the sink like loose coins. I noticed something strange. A line I didn't write appeared just beneath it.
Stop writing about us. We're learning too much.
I stared at the page, waiting for logic to kick in, to give me some rational explanation. Maybe I wrote it in my sleep. Maybe I was dreaming still. But as I reached out to touch the words, the ink was still wet. I tried not to think about the journal all day. I even put it on the top shelf in the hall closet, tucked under old weighted blankets I never used. Out of sight, out of mind. Except it wasn't. At 3:12 p.m., my phone buzzed. One new note added to my notes app.
That won't work.
I hadn't even touched my phone. Hell, I was in the middle of a video call with Dr. Holbrook when it happened. She was talking about lucid dreaming techniques, how I might be able to gain control of these dreams when I froze. My eyes must have flicked away from the screen because she asked, "Are you okay?" And I lied. That night I didn't want to sleep, but sleep wanted me. It pulled me under like an undertow dressed in lullabies. In the dream, I stood in the classroom. Chalk dust hung in the air like smoke. Every desk was filled with me, versions of me. Younger, older, clean-shaven, bruised, smiling, crying. Each one scribbled in their own little black journal. Heads jerked towards me when I tried to move. One of them, me, but with stitched lips, pushed a notebook towards me. The cover was cracked, brittle like burnt paper. I opened it, and I saw my handwriting, pages and pages of dreams I hadn't had yet. When I woke up, the air was thick. My limbs were numb. I stumbled into the closet and I pulled out the journal. The page from last night was still there, but something new had been added, scrawled in jagged ink across the top.
Redacted.
The entire entry was blacked out, as if someone had dragged a Sharpie across it 100 times. But when I tilted the page in the light, faint words shimmered underneath. You're not dreaming. We're remembering.